Hello, everybody. Seal here. What's up? What's up? What's up? We're in the darkest dungeon. I don't know what we're gonna do today, but I'm probably not gonna like it. We got a lot of low level scrubs to level up. So you know what? We're actually gonna do one of these. We're gonna do a short one. Let's take Tormante. Let's take Thorel. Let's take Ballard. And fuck it. Let's take Albus. Let's just intentionally enrage myself. Let's take 12 food, 1 shovel, 1 key. Alright, let's do this. We're back. It's been a while since I played Darkest Dungeon because I was hella sick. And I really want to play XCOM. I do. I got an urge a few minutes ago while I was wrapping up a different recording to play XCOM. So maybe I'll do that later today. To people who don't know, I'm currently sitting in a new gaming chair, or a new computer chair, that cost $8.99 because Value Village. That doesn't hurt my butt. It's not as comfortable as it could be. Especially like the back of it, it doesn't really have like any actual support. What is the quest? 100% of room battles. Oh, I just walked on that trap. All right, head of the game. Head of the game. Yeah. Hoorah! Yeah. So the arms sort of suck, and I mean I can't like use them because they're low and unadjustable. But the fact that it doesn't actually like murder my ass to sit in it is just such a positive over the other chair that I'm sort of willing to deal with that fact. Let's fortify some vapors. So Tormante and Ballard here, whatever his name is, should be able to deal a decent amount of damage. I'm not too concerned. Especially since Ballard has the grape shot. Ooh. Man, every time I think of the word grape shot, do you want to know what I remember? Like, what I cannot escape remembering? It's, Sid Meier's Pirates. Because grape shot, you could use grape shot to kill the crew of an enemy ship. So that you didn't have, so that you could just take the vessel if you had a large enough crew. Because eventually, if everyone on the ship is dead, there's no one to stop you from just taking it. Uncontested, basically. Ooh, the crit. I love Highwaymen in this game. They're just really good at what they do. Plus 24 dodge, plus 8 speed. Crazy. Fucking self-buffing little son of a bitch. This guy actually has really good gear, too, and a crazy trinket. No wonder he's dealing such ludicrous amounts of damage. But yeah, no, I had the urge to play XCOM, so I might do that later today. I still have a lot of things going on today, the day of this recording, that I have to deal with. We're getting ready for the final session of our D&D 5 5th edition campaign, and I think that instead of doing what I was originally going to do and do it like episodic, I think I'm just going to do one long video where I go over exactly what happened over the course of the campaign. I think that might be, better serving than trying to do it like actual session by session. I'm definitely going to be doing something for our Pathfinder games. I'm hoping to actually have my laptop set up, recording the audio, um, just with a webcam or a microphone or something, so that I can actually have like a decent idea specifically of what was said and when. Oh yeah, she can totally have that buff up on 2 people at once. That's not bad. Alright, Albus. I mean, you're still useless since you have absolutely 0 offensive capabilities, but whatever. At least you're not 100% garbage. But no, I think I'm going to start doing that. Just have the sessions recorded. Because then I might even be able to use some good, like, raw audio if we ever have, like, a really good in-character moment. I'm gonna try and encourage in-character, like, role-playing a little bit more in the Pathfinder campaign. Because in the 5e, I've let people more, like, just say what they want to say instead of saying exactly what they say. Because as a player, I understand it's as a GM and a player, I understand it's really hard to like role play. I mean, it's just weird and different the first few times you do it, right? So like, especially when you have a group of like 11 people who've never done something like this before, telling them to get up in front of each other and basically act uh, is it's a tall order in my opinion. I think they're perfectly capable of doing it, but I also definitely believe that it's just something that's a little difficult. So I can appreciate the fact that, they tend to say things more in general terms of like not something specific, right? It's more like, yeah, I want to tell this character this general gist of things. I get it. I think we're gonna revenge for the buff. That was good. That's less good. But yeah, no, I'm gonna try and encourage the group to be a little bit more in character with Pathfinder. And again, like one of the guys who has been running his own little Pathfinder sessions is totally into that. He's excited. But and the other guys are willing to try. They all just seem really excited. 22 damage crit. That's crazy. But I have a lot of work cut out for me today. On top of just doing my recordings, I uh I need to plot tonight's episode or campaign, whatever. The this video is gonna be coming up. This video is going to be coming out the day after the campaign is probably ended, so I can spoil things right now without getting in trouble. Not that I think any of those guys watch my YouTube channel. They're just sort of like not people who, YouTube like I do. Uh, but the final big part of it is going to be a large mass battle between Sundamar, Citadel Admar, and an orc army um, being raised by someone who is believed to be Obold Many Arrows. Uh, if you're familiar at all with Forgotten Realms, those names will mean something. Uh, but the timeline we're working with is well after Obold is dead. So it's very confusing that there is an army being raised under the banner Many Arrows, and there are rumors of an orc like Obold being seen among the troops. Uh, our heroes had recently just actually restored Harnoth, if you are familiar with that character, to the throne of Citadel Admar. Uh, After he had been presumed dead, the Council of Elders of the city replaced him with a doppelganger. Because there was suddenly no longer a direct heir to the throne. Uh, but in this sort of like alternate timeline that we're playing with, he survived, but had to spend years in recovery, fixing his body and mind after him and his brother and their army were slaughtered. Oh Jesus, she's gonna fucking pop her stress. Like, this is actually infuriating. Dodge something, god damn it. Like, I mean, I gave you the buffed dodge. and you're just taking everything. Oh, there's the timer from the last Oblivion video that had paused itself. You know, that would be a lot less useful if it was an AoE heal, just saying. God damn. But yeah, so the last fight, for the last big cinematic moments of the campaign, before there's like a general sort of wrap up, is going to be a large mass battle. But our characters, our players are, for the most part, rangers and rogues. They're archers. They're not really people who. Some of them are, but not many of them are people who would, be involved in the front lines of a mass battle like that. So they're probably going to end up getting split up, which means I'm going to have a bunch of. I'm basically going to create a chart of random occurrences that could happen during the fights. And I'm going to make it so that for each round of the battle, they need to basically roll the chart, and I will describe a scenario where they role play it out. And depending on how they do, it could result in, like the ebb and flow of combat. And there might be a big final fight for them once they manage to get close to the Elven commander. If they're able to get close to the Orc commander. I think I just said Elven. Sorry. They're not slaughtering elves yet. But yeah, no, I'm excited for it. But I do need to write up that chart. We're gonna continue adventuring because I want to open the sarcophagus. It was just a trap. Alright, let's leave. We got shit all for that, but thankfully we didn't buy much supplies. And only one guy leveled up. Garbage. Oh. The Pathfinder campaign, though, is, in theory, going to be much larger. I'll take that. Mostly because the 5e campaign we've been doing has been set in the Forgotten Realms. And honestly, I just don't like using pre-made settings like that. Like the Forgotten Realms or Dragonlance or Eberron. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're really cool. I prefer using my own setting because I feel it lets me be a lot more free, right? In my opinion, it allows me to be a bit more free with what I'm doing. And I have a setting that I have been using since I was, 12 years old. Yeah, let's get rid of Stress Eater, because that's garbage. I've been designing it since I was, 12. Basically. Complete 100% of room battles. Yeah, we could do this. Let's take Oprah. At least we're gonna try to do this. Gomez and Ventress. We'll see how this goes. And so I've built this world from the ground up. I've built the locations, the religions, the empires, all of it. Right? So I'm very intimate with it. Plus, it also allows me to just make changes on the fly, and I never feel like I'm just dicking around with something that's pre-made. Because it's my world, so I'm the authority on it, and if I feel like changing something on the fly, I can. We should definitely be on the second Darkest Dungeon video right now. I'll be right back, because I'm an idiot. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-bye!